Yeah. Part of the reason I still have the Kia, which, by the way, did I tell the story last week about Bess ripping the handle off the back and just like dropping it on the desk?
No.
The handle's gone.
The handle.
When you go out in the driveway, the handle is gone on the back of the Kia.
Does she not realize her strength? She-Hulk.
She went to open it. She opened the door to get something out, and I'm sitting. I'm minding my own business.
The 10-year warranty.
I'm sitting, minding my own business, grinding my camos in COD, which I got the
Call of Duty.
I got the it doesn't matter. I got the best camo. Anyways,
Words.
She just plops it right down on the computer desk, and I said, "That's from my car," and she said, "It just came off."
The handle.
And I just lost it,
came off
laughing. Because the last episode we talked about how the mechanic, when he came back in, he's like, I don't think there's anything else that could go wrong with this car. You have replaced literally everything but the engine at this point, which is true. Everything is new on the car except for the engine.
Yeah.
And then at work, a guy came out when I was starting the car in the parking lot. He's like, your car sounds got a loud sound to it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. It's going to, as long as it doesn't do something like lock up and plunge me over a cliff.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Yeah,
it just needs to get me from here to work and then from work to here. It's all it needs to do.
As many times as possible.
As many times as possible. I would love it if it does that for the next 2 years, at which point I will purchase another car. But until then, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't want to buy another car. I don't.
Hate buying cars.
I hate it.
And I told this story when me and Bess got her Toyota. I love Toyota. I'm a Toyota fan. I'm a Toyota guy. And we went to get it. And when we were doing the financing, the guy I'm an idiot also. The guy said, what are you driving? I'm like, a Kia. And he looked at me and I'm like, yeah. And I just unloaded on him with the I've been dealing with. And I'm self-deprecating. I was just like telling him the whole thing. I didn't tell him about the handle coming off because that hadn't happened yet.
Right.
But I was
because you can't see into the future.
Telling him all the And I told it on here. He just kept saying, yeah, they really drink the oil. they really guzzle the oil. And okay,
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
and then we go to the next step in Bess's. How many kids are going to ride in this car? Or do you need knife protection on the seats or whatever the hell they're trying to sell? and then while she's answering that, he looks at me. He's like, "Yeah, those Kias really drink the oil.
Yeah,
they guzzle it. They pour a nice tall glass of oil and drop it back.
Nice head on it. Yeah.
It's like, I got it, dude. They drink the oil. And then the other dude, the mechanic guy came in who was setting up the car that we bought. And he came in and said, the car is ready to be taken out of the port.
Yeah.
Like we're Star Trek. Like Captain Kirk and Spock are going to get in this thing and take it out.
Of the
port. They have a port. When you get from King's Toyota, when you buy a car, they put it in the port. And you go in there and they show it off. It's all sexy. And you get in it and they wave as you drive out of the port.
You know what, honey? I think I want to get a port at our house.
It is a cool thing. They did it with Bess's van. Back in the day, Bess's van, the Sienna, was new.
Yeah.
It wasn't the shut van that you've seen for years. It was a new, nice one. And we drove out of the port, and we were so happy and so excited about the next 10 to 15 years we're going to spend with this car. And it's the same thing with the Highlander. But he came in to say it, and let's just call the guy Russ, because I can't remember his name.
Okay.
And the finance guy then, he's like, Russ, yeah, you remember that Kia we got last year? Yeah. And Russ was like, yeah, I remember the Kia. And then he said, yeah, it really drank the oil, didn't it? really put the oil back. Like, Russ, do you guys come up with this? It's routine? Like before the people come in, it's
maybe he sells oil on the side.
It got in my head though, and then so over the winter, when the exhaust comes out, it's white, the condensing. But a little part of me said, yeah, it's really drinking the oil. A little oil in that. Is it bluish? Is it bluish? If it's bluish, it's just some oil.
Yeah,
maybe a little red, and a little black.
Having a hard day, does it just take like a little shot?
Yeah, he chases it with.
According to him, it's like a Viking, just wham, like Thor's the oil.
Yeah.
It's in my head